welcome back. The New York Latino Film Festival, the nation's largest and diverse film festival, is back. This year's event will feature 100 films representing more than 12 countries and will include drive-in, in-person experiences and virtual programming. Let's take a look at this year's New York Latino Film Festival trailer.
Aquí y ahora. Because the opportunity of the change of consciousness came in the form of a bleak year. Vives, estás in the middle of your own story. The skies and lands and you, rolling head over heels to time, estás tatuado en cada frame, firmado con tu inquebrantable espíritu. Everything looks different because your eye changed. This is good luck. That is a miracle. This is abundance, and you are the essence of every new beginning.
Joining us to tell us more, we welcome New York Latino Film Festival founder Calixto Chinchilla, actor and star of the film Superblocked, Marc, and co-star of the urban cult classic film Raising Victor Vargas, Judy, Marte. Hello and welcome, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Bueno, Calixto, another year. Bravo,
Yeah.
bravo.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well,
Good to be here. Good to, I wish we could see each other in person, but, it's still good to see you.
Hopefully after this year, it'll be a whole nother scenario. But in the meantime, we're still keeping safe, although I know you have in-person gatherings, although they're outdoor. But I did want to open up with just talking a little bit about the trailer and how it incorporates this, just a spiritual consciousness that is relative to, I think, what we're all going through right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think last year, it was really about what was happening in the world, the state of the world. And I think this is kind of like the reemergence of spirit and time, and how time has given us the place to even check ourselves, right? And kind of just, assess, how we treat ourselves and each other. And I think that that's something that we kind of wanted to convey, and how, in this deal, like you're the star of the movie, but God is the director, right? And so without being too heavy-handed, we kind of want to tell the story, like life is a movie. This is all a movie right now. And years later, we'll look at this pandemic and this whole situation. It's like, wow, we went through that. This happened,
Right.
And so that's what kind of we wanted to kind of do in the trailer. So.
Right, and in your storytelling, and but the beauty of it, of course, is that it's coming from a urban Latino's perspective, which now leads me into the classic Raising Victor Vargas. I think it's so dope that you continue to just reintroduce these classics, our classics, I'll say, to the next generation. So, what made you decide on Raising Victor Vargas? And I know we have Judy here with us, who
Judy Marte,
doesn't look the same, so they're gonna be. So actually, you still do look the same. You still look the same, But that film was made such a long time ago that I was actually excited to meet you or just see what you look like now.
Yes.
A lot of it, it's funny because, even with Raising Victor Vargas, when we did I Like It Like That, we first did this when we did the I Like It Like That anniversary. So it's 25 years, it's a Bronx classic. And that was like a dream, because that was one of the first Latino films that I had seen that I could relate to. Or I saw the D Train. I saw the D Train in the Columbia Studios, Columbia Pictures movie. So my thing is like, what if? It was like, it really started like a what if. And then, talking to the studio and doing all these things and trying to find the people and trying to find them it's a headache. It's a headache worthwhile, but it's a headache. And so when it came time to Victor Vargas, we had thought about this a year ago. And it's like, what if we did this thing? And I know Victor, I've known Victor since the movie came out. I've known these guys, but we're all grown. And it's like, what if we brought them back and showed this on the big screen? And so that's when the idea of opening the festival with the anniversary came to be. And then, and Judy's here.
And Judy's here, and we're happy you're available. But most importantly, we're happy that you're still looking youthful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Welcome, Judy. So nice to meet you virtually.
Yes, virtually, but it's still important. We're still here, right? That's what matters.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And so what is that like for you to revisit something that is part of your, I want to say your teenage years, because it was part of our teenage years, but it was part of your teenage years as an actor. And so what is that like for you revisiting it, knowing that it's going to impact the next generation of teenagers?
Yeah, it kind of never stopped, you know. It's the one of the important parts of staying connected to the actors, and we are and have remained a family. So it's helped to always kind of bring us back to that moment. And you know, when it was released on Netflix, was it last year, for the Latino Heritage Month, it was like an explosion, because not only was our generation, but the new generation was like, oh my God, what is this? And it was like so much energy there. And like, you know, like Calixto was saying, you know, just like everything evolving and having a different consciousness and a higher consciousness. This was something that was so important for us when even making it, even for us as kids. We were like, let's choose real and love beyond anything else. We could make this cool. Yeah, because we're cool people, you know, we're cool kids, you know, we're in the Lower East Side. Yeah.
That's right.
So we were like,
representing.
no, let's keep it real. And let's just put all the love in it. And that's why, you know, it's love is an expansion thing. It just keeps going and it keeps getting bigger. And we're seeing that now. And that's why, thank you for Calixto for having us, you know, for this reunion, because it's just gonna be so amazing. Yeah, we're so looking forward to it.
So are we. That was beautifully said. And it's so funny because you're like, oh, let's expand on love. Meanwhile, we got Marc Rain, who's over here blocking love. I'm just saying. Right? We got
Good one. Good.
Talking about
Innocent,
block.
yeah.
Okay, so welcome, Marc. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me, everybody. Calixto, Judy, Rhina. Excited to be here. Excited to have Super Black a part of the New York Latino Film Festival. I mean, I live for this, you know. So very, very happy.
Yeah, no, look, now he's shy. No, man.
He would block the
You were
relationship
talking
of
a lot
Victor and Judy.
before.
He would block the
That's a fact.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I find you hilarious online. I mean, you're obviously out there always putting up content through Instagram. It's lovely to see you in a film, a feature film at that, where you're starring. As I mentioned prior to getting on air, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Hitch, but except the reverse, instead of blocking. So what was it like for you just being the star of this film?
You know, I've been at this dream for 11 years now, and you just never know, you know. You got to just put your all into it every single time. Just have the faith. And so it feels good for, you know, to have this opportunity to, you know, showcase a side of myself in this film. And comedy, I love comedy. I've been a sort of a class clown my whole life, and so it feels great to kind of be able to use that silliness in something like this. A great film, for fun film, you know, with a silly concept, you know, where we're blocking love, essentially, like you said. You know, it's called Super Blocked, and it's about this entrepreneur, or wannabe entrepreneur. Well, I guess all entrepreneurs at the beginning are kind of wannabes, but I guess only time will tell. But I come up with a business plan to help my mother out financially. And it's to pretty much block love, block engagement. You know, I'm sure people have experienced this. It's a real thing that happens. You know, you're interested in somebody, and you go and you're having a conversation with them, and then something happens, or someone comes and interrupts the moment, and it's gone forever. You know, and so pretty much that's what this film is focusing on, and making fun of a situation.
Yeah, that's good. That is making fun of it, because I'm like, good luck to those who are interested in hiring a super block. Like, you know, it's like, okay, you're gonna be all alone. No
like, I'm
problem.
sorry, I'm just doing my job, all right?
I hear
They
you.
paid me to interrupt this moment.
So I know that the actual film festival is taking place from the 13th through the
19th.
19th. And so I don't know exactly what the schedule looks like. So when is your film airing?
I believe it's the 17th.
Yep.
It's the
September
17th.
17th
Okay.
at 10 p.m.
All right. And so we're going to.
And Judy's on the 15th. So Raising Victor Vargas is opening night on 15th.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
I'm gonna be there
and you're
every
going to be
day.
there in person, Judy?
Say it again.
You're going to be there in person on the 15th?
Virtual. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, no,
yes,
I don't know because.
I am. Yes, I will.
Yeah.
No, well, I know that there's a lot of outdoor functions going on. There's this drive-in, which I'm going to give it back to you, give the floor back to you, Calixto, so you can walk us through the rest, because you're also premiering La Soga, All the World is Sleeping. So as
John Leguizamo has a film, Dark Blood. You know, so basically it's going to be an expansion of what we did last year. So it's going to be a hybrid virtual. So there'll be a bunch of films and a bunch of content you can see virtually, but live in person, you know, we're going to have like a hybrid drive-in experience that's open for everybody. So it's, if you have a vehicle, you can watch the film from your car. It's for free. There's a limited number of car spots. So as soon as the car spots, you know, fill out, it's first come, first serve. But then if you want to pay, it's $25, a VIP upgrade, you know, it's a nice, you know, sexy situation. It's drinks, it's a lounge. You get to have physical seats in front of the stage. So it's a different experience. But, you know, we want to make it accessible, and, you know, it's no vaccination needed. You know, it's really open air. There are precautions that we are taking to make it safe, but, you know, we've been really working with the city of New York and really helping to put this together and really blow it up and make it something real different. And so it's going to be surround sound. It's 4 walls. It's a whole private situation that we have. And so I think when we did this last year, people were just really impressed. But this year, hopefully what Trump last year is going to be different. Even the way we project the stuff.
I'm all excited just listening.
Yeah, and then the films, everybody's flying
wait.
in. Knock on wood, everybody's coming through, you know, and so we're really excited. You know, we're working with the Motion Picture Association of America to bring Raising Victor Vargas, make that happen. And yeah, it's just going to be really exciting. A lot of good premieres, and then we're going to close with something. And this is the exclusive for you, Rhina.
Go for it. Go for it. I want to hear it before we go.
We're closing with a block party. It's a free block party Saturday. It's called Moving Palante. It's going to celebrate concerts and the legacy of music that HBO is going to be offering on HBO Max. And on top of that, outside of games and the food, and we're going to support small businesses. The big thing is we're closing with a concert from multi-platinum artist from Warner Music, Justin Quiles. So Justin Quiles is going to be the headliner, and he's going to close out the festival pretty big. But we also have some more backs.
I'm so excited.
That is fire.
So Justin's going to throw the concert. We're doing a full concert. And Flaco Navaja is going to be here. He's going to be and we just got a whole paranda. We have a lot. There's only, but that's my exclusive.
Ahí yo voy.
And we've never done a block party. We've never done a block party, period, at the festival.
Oh my gosh.
We've never done it this way. So to do it in the Bronx, to have talent, to have red carpets, to make this experience happen in the Bronx, you know, we're typically a Manhattan event. So it's really important, I think, really to just kind of give back to the culture, obviously, but to the borough, you know, and really just something different. And again, last year when we just did it at a smaller level, you know, people crying, people in their cars, you know, never had something like this happen or experienced it. You don't really see like big red carpet events really happen. So to have a bit of Hollywood and Indiewood, you know, come to the Bronx, you know, it's a special sight to see. So
it's
we look
lovely.
forward to collectively making that happen.
Do you have to go to the website for that?
Yes, nylatinofilmfestival.com. nylatinofilmfestival.com. It has everything. You know, all the trailers, all the movies, there's free panels. We have a Futuro conference, a digital conference that we're hosting. And so it's going to be really dope. Yeah.
Awesome.
So we're really excited. We're really excited.
Well, I want to congratulate you. I'm sorry, guys. We are out of time, but I want to thank you for taking the time to be here with us and our viewers and giving us the exclusive or esa block party. Que vamos a estar.
And we can't wait to see all of you. All the cast is, is going to be there. I think equally, we can't wait to see you because we've been held up and to show these films on the big screen and to see it with the audience. I think all of us here in this room and all the talent that's going to be here, we're really excited to see the audience,
Yes,
so,
in agreement. And you know what? Like you said, you're going to be in your own cars and or outdoors.
Or outside with the drink, everything. It's going to be nice.
We outside.
And you get all that information by going to the website. Guys, we got to go. Pero thank you so much, Marc Rain, who is the star of Super Block. That's also part of the New York Latino Film Festival. And of course, we have Judy Marte, who is part of the Raising Victor Vargas Classic. That is also going to be screened at the New York Latino Film Festival. And for more information on the New York Latino Film Festival, that's taking place from September through the 19th. You can follow them on IG for updates at New York Latino Film Festival. And for more information, locations, and programming, you can visit NewYorkLatinoFilmFestival.com. It's actually NYLatinoFilmFestival.com. All right, don't go anywhere. Bobby C's Weekly Sports Roundup is coming up next.